everyone. Welcome to my mom's channel. Please like and subscribe.
Good morning and welcome to another video. My name is Kitt Nyang'aya if you're new here. If you're not, welcome back. Today I am joined with Kitt Nyang'aya, Mommy, Queen Cake, Ma, Nyagame, D, Apondi Nyamama, Apondi Nyamama, Apondi Gimana Jimia, Apondi. I'm going to start a new segment called Mom and Me. We're going to talk about money, sex, motherhood, home improvement, in-laws, career, all things woman. Did you like that intro?
Yes, I like the intro. Yes. Yes. I love it.
We are in a gorgeous little Airbnb called Tayara. I am going to put the link down in the description box below. It is beautiful, it's quiet, it's quaint. I mean, I don't even know what else I can say about this. So if you want to book Tayara, go ahead and do that. So today we're talking about money.
Yeah.
I posted that message that you sent me last week on Instagram, and my followers were like, crazy. They went crazy and they want to know all about what happened. I have the questions as well on my phone. So first and foremost, go ahead and talk about what your girlfriend said, the conversation you had with your girlfriends, and we'll go from there.
Well, Kit, my girlfriends and I are between the ages of 55 and 60. We actually, most of us are heading towards the 60, and we're coming to an age that's referred to as retirement. There's very many good things happening in that age, for that age group, in terms of freedom and places to go and things to do, and nobody's suckling at your boob.
Wow.
Yes.
There as well.
Yeah, so we're having a conversation that has to do with money, and my girlfriends are women who have been career women and have held really high positions in their careers. Some are consultants like I, and you know, I mean, all kinds of careers. And these are women who haven't really ever had much of an income. Most of them haven't had much of an income problem.
Sure.
In terms of how much money they were earning.
Yes. So that's like the backstory.
Yeah, that's like the backstory.
Introduction to set up who these women are. Yeah. So
and some of them were the main income earners in their households.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Okay. Zooming into, they got married in their 20s and now they're heading towards 60. With grown-up children and everything. Yeah. They're looking at retirement at its face, on its face.
Yeah.
And thinking about it as a very happy time to come to.
Sure.
And there's a huge, big, ugly, elephant-sized financial issue with it. And they have to deal.
Yeah.
Because after working so many years, and after giving so much to their families in terms of just working back to back to make sure that they provided the top schools and top quality life in their families in terms of running their households. They're coming to a time when that's stopping and it looks like they have no money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Because of family investments. Yeah. Their agreement in many families of women in my generation is that the man leads when it comes to investment.
That's women in my generation as well. Yeah.
So the money, much of the money that's earned by the husband was used for investment.
Yeah.
And the much of the money that was earned by the woman was used for running the house.
Right.
Now that's a horrifically huge financial obligation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Clothes
and
food.
Yeah. And
Yes.
it's important to note that when the investments are being made, and the investments like you guys were making in your time, they're made in both the man's and the woman's
Yes.
name.
Yes.
So it's not that the investment only belongs to the man.
No.
It also belongs to the woman.
Yes.
And then now the investment is returning,
Yes.
like giving returns.
Yes. So yes. So the investments are in both their names.
Right.
Apartments. Yeah, some of them.
Land.
Some of my friends have apartments.
Trucks
We have
even.
land.
Yeah.
We have all kinds of property
Yeah.
that generate income.
Yeah.
And it's passive income for which you don't have to go to work.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Their husbands are also people who work.
Yes.
They go to work, but then there's this passive income.
Yes.
Now what happened?
What happened?
Is that the passive income goes to the man.
Yeah.
It goes to the man's roles.
Yeah.
You remember that the roles were already divided.
Yeah. You do this,
and
me
I do
this.
that. His job is to provide investments for the family, for
Yeah.
the future.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
To just make sure that the future is secure.
Yeah.
Yes. So the money goes,
And
all
what-
the income goes to him. Nothing goes to her.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So he's able to continue doing his roles.
Yes.
You're not able to continue doing your roles.
No, absolutely not. I'm coming to retirement, and I am looking at
And
this
to run,
ugly
I
vacuum.
mean, to run Parkway is you're paying the workers, you
Yes.
buy the food, you
Yes.
fix the broken toilet,
Yes.
the roof is leaking.
Yes.
That's what you're doing.
Yes. Now, in some households, the man is also helping with the fixing of the roofs and things like those, right? But in a nutshell, you are running this huge daily operation that's never going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's a huge hole.
You don't have to tell
It's
me.
a sinkhole.
You don't have to tell me.
And
So mommy told me that when you make the investments in your name, so she called me up and she told me, look, when you make investments, the investment is in both of your names.
yes.
Work towards when the returns are coming back, that they are divided.
Yes.
So there's investments for me, there's investments for my husband, the returns. So the money, when it comes back, two accounts.
Yes.
You run your show, I run my show.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, what happens is I come to the age, mommy is at now 59.
59, I'm going 60.
Hey. Flips hair.
I made it. I made it.
Does a shoulder twerk.
I made it.
And I have no money to run the show. Meanwhile, my husband still has the money because he's the one who runs the show. So I have some,
He runs
his show.
Yeah.
My partner and I are not married yet, but we've been together for 5 years now. I believe we will get married eventually, but before then I've been thinking we should be putting away money together for some big expenses that will definitely come our way, like building a house.
Yes.
As a woman, should I be putting money away with my man despite not being married to him? I just want to get to that point of buying land or building a house and then finding myself with very little to start with.
Yeah, no. Don't put money away with somebody who you're not married to. You have no legal obligation, no moral obligation. You absolutely have no Christian obligation, social obligation. You have zero obligation. Just take your money, like the Proverbs 31 woman, go survey land, buy it.
Hi, morning. Am I talking to somebody?
Let's take it from the top. That first question.
Should you know exactly how much your husband earns?
To the last shilling.
Should you have a secret account? Very many people asked this question.
Yes, and very many women
people,
are advised
very
to
many
have
women have secret accounts.
Yeah. Personally, no. I know every single shilling that this man earns, I don't need a secret account. We must have an agreement at the beginning before we even get married, how we are managing our finances. And I want you as a woman to actually be largely in charge of how you run those finances.
I'm 5 years into our marriage and we've never put our monies together. I'm personally very skeptical and insecure about it, mainly because we didn't start off so well in that sector. There was some abuse of trust. To date, we're still trying to work it out.
You need to find a finance counselor, a marriage finance counselor. You mustn't be married to somebody who you can't trust financially.
Yeah.
It therefore means, where else can't you trust him?
Yeah.
The person is just not trustworthy. Period. Why are you living in their house? Why is he living inside yours?
Why are you there, sis?
Why are you there, sister?
I regret the day I told my husband she is overburdened.
Yeah. And that's a lot of women. Okay.
So we have Tawi here and she's just talking too much. I don't know if she wants to join the video, but she's brought up something very, very interesting. She said, when you wake up in the morning and you find that your husband has washed the dishes, will you now stop washing the dishes? Because, okay, see, he's washed the dishes so well, I no longer have to wash dishes. Because this is the situation many women find themselves in, where their husband one day sees how much they earn and that's it. They never get financial support, teamwork from their husband ever again, and they feel overburdened, which is something so odd.
It is very odd. But you know, my suggestion to women who are not married yet, if you're getting married to someone, just put your money together and agree, this is our money and this is what it looks like.
Yeah.
If you've agreed on what the money looks like,
yeah,
then you never will have to have the horrendous money conversation that women my age, 60-year-old educated women, these are people with PhDs.
Yeah.
And they're having these horrific conversations.
Yeah.
You don't want to have it.
I've learned no matter how much he says his money is our money, he still considers it his money.
Yeah. True that. You know, he didn't invent that. The world gave it to him, gave it to his father and your father and to your brother, and you are giving it to your son. You are giving it to your son. That's not an invented worldview.
It's not unique.
It's inherited. It's not unique.
It's not.
It's inherited.
Proprietary.
Yeah. But do I have access to it? You see, the problem is I don't have access to it. So it's not our money.
It's money.
Yeah. Do I have the ATM card?
No.
Like in my particular case, I've got the ATM card and I'm the only one who has the PIN number.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I don't have the ATM card, it's not our money, it's his money, which he's giving me in piecemeal. It's not our money.
Yeah.
So there's a problem right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law used to ask for chama money from her son, my husband. Now that he has a family, she has blamed me for her not getting the money. Yet he now has responsibilities and a family to look after. I don't know what to do.
Okay. First of all, how do you know she's blamed you? She probably came over and told you, or maybe she told your husband. Your husband is not giving his mother money, and then the blame comes to you. You must honor these parents. Chama money is how much money? I wonder if she was giving 500,000 or a million. Yeah, I wonder how much money is Chama money. Yeah, honoring our parents come in so many faces. You yourself want your husband to live long. You want to work with him to honor that obligation. It's small money. It's Chama money.
How do I deal with a parent who feels they are not obligated to return any money I give them? My mom, she doesn't believe she should return money at all. Funny enough, my in-laws, when I lend them money, they give me back.
So, here's the trick. Tried and tested. Your mom needs money and you don't have it, but somehow you actually do have it. And so you give somebody that she respects money, and tell your mom that actually I don't have the money, but Elizabeth has money and I've asked her if she can lend it to you. It will be given back to Elizabeth and Elizabeth will give it back to you.
Okay, so I'm a believer in tithing. My husband is not. We argue about this every month.
Don't argue about tithing. Tithe your money. Let your right hand not know what your left hand is doing. Why should your husband know that you're tithing?
Am I talking to somebody?
Please.
We'll talk about permission giver and permission seeker.
Yeah.
Probably in another video.
Yep.
But women, stop asking permission for things.
But my challenge and the challenge of my girlfriends when we had this conversation is, how do we break the cycle? How do we rewrite the script? How do we become the authors of a new narrative? Yes. And we can only do it by working with your generation, Kitt, to guide your generation to change the narrative. Your generation, that includes the boys, because the boys are our sons. So we are mothers of sons and daughters. Yes.
Okay. How do I deal with in-laws who milk my hubby proper? Like a cow, like a cash cow.
All right. Your hubby is acting junior Holy Spirit and he's enjoying it. He has taken on a role that's not his. Does that sound vicious?
Wow.
That's it. So you're not to be
Let me hold my ear.
Hold it. You're not to be dealing with your in-laws. People are only exploitable at their level of exploitability. You need to be dealing with your husband. Yes. Yeah. And that thing, it's not only going to end up with his family. Yeah. And it will not only end up with money. That character trait is going to show up in so many other areas, and it's not a pretty one. It's somebody who doesn't know boundaries. So you need to work with your husband regarding boundaries.
Got that. Regret taking loans to build my family because it's not appreciated, and now I am in so much debt. When the junior Holy Spirit?
Yeah, junior Holy Spirit, who died and put you in charge. You take on a role.
Yeah.
For some reason, you wanted to feel important and loved.
Yeah.
Yes, and there's a give and take. You took something out of it, and they're not appreciating. You thought it was a transaction. You were investing in love, and you are investing in gratitude.
Yeah.
No, you gave what you gave, darling. Just rise up and square up and move on.
I'm really sorry about the lawnmower. I don't know if he's mowing a herd of sheep. Anyway, how do I work with a man who doesn't trust me with his money?
Show up yourself to be trustworthy. Trustworthy with your own money. If you're not trustworthy with your money, maybe that is what is showing up in this relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, just be trustworthy with your own money. Where is your money?
Okay. I've gotten very many questions on this. I am a stay-at-home mom. I have no income.
Your income, the man's income is your income. You are contributing 50-50 to the family's finances by being a stay-at-home mom. And I know stay-at-home moms who are also homeschoolers, who brought up some of the most successful, well-educated, well-rounded young people that I know. So that's your contribution, and you have a right to 50%.
Get paid, sis.
Yeah, get paid. If you become apologetic, it won't work.
No.
What's he earning? Is he earning 100,000? 50,000 is yours.
Yeah.
Put it into your bank account, or get up and go and find a job. Are you a stay-at-home mom because you are jobless? That's not a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
Stay-at-home mom is a career. So you can't be a stay-at-home mom.
Please repeat again twice.
I'm saying, are you a stay-at-home mom?
Repeat again twice.
Are you a stay-at-home mom because you're jobless? Stay-at-home mom is a career.
Thanks.
It is not joblessness.
Stop
If
there.
you think you're jobless, get up, go sell mitumba. Find something to do.
I earn more than my husband, and I don't know how to tell him that I have 2 secret bank accounts.
Don't.
I can't even read.
No, it's too late.
How do we manage shared expenses without one of us feeling too burdened? Actually, you said this. Divide work, divide money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So me and you were in a marriage. You bring 100,000. I bring 150,000. Together we have 250.
Yes.
You take 125. I take 125. We do our work.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what also, Kitt?
Yeah.
Just sharing from my own marriage, because all the money is ours. All the money is ours.
Yeah.
If the household needs more money this month, it all goes to the household.
Yeah.
And if
we're not in
investment-
competition,
Yeah,
you
if-
know, people enter marriage like you're trying to win. Win what? I pull, you pull. I pull. What are we pulling at?
Yes.
Why are we competing?
Yeah, why?
For what? And we end up both so tired. Nobody has won. Nobody wins.
No. Oh, they're only losers. They're only losers. Huh?
Okay.
And you know, I mean, I've been married 60 years, and the money on the table is the money on the table. If this month we need to build a big house in Shags, that's where most of the money is going.
Okay, I'm not doing this with you today.
It's a bird, for heaven's sake. It's a bird.
Not today.
Problem is that now I learned from having the conversation with my girlfriends is when that money comes.
Yeah.
And I'm in the process right now. We are selling land.
Yeah.
When it comes, we better just sit down together and say, this is how this money is going to work.
Yeah.
And I better see a nice big chunk in my account.
Yeah.
I may not need 50%,
Ching, ching.
but ka-ching.
Aki, I'm on the market with slay queens who believe they must be given money and spoilt. Yet they offer nothing else in the relationship but sex.
That's what the guy bought. It's a transaction. I think it's quite clear. This girl came into it to bring sex, and the guy took it because that's what he wanted. And I think it's a very fair transaction. Why buy a slay queen if that's not what you want at the end of it all? That's what you bought.
My partner has taught me I have to have an escape strategy. My man has abused me so much financially in the 1 year that I was jobless, and when I wasn't, now that I'm even earning again, I know to shut my mouth and not open up about everything when it comes to money.
No, I was saying well done.
Get out of that relationship.
Yeah, I was saying well done to that lady. Yeah, well done. But you must get out of that relationship. You cannot be in a relationship where this person has abused you financially. Financial abuse, you need to just look at this person squarely. Where else is he abusive?
Abuse is abuse.
Abuse is abuse. That's an abusive person.
Yeah.
Yeah, he abused you because you didn't have money.
Yeah.
Which means that you must always buy your way through.
Yes.
Your way to peace, your way to tranquility, your way to worthiness. Using money, you shall not. Get out.
And with that bombshell, we are done with this video. I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed hanging out with you, Mommy.
I enjoyed having you here.
If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. Bye!